having sex again. I'm fucking every time I hit you like fucking shit. I stop. I hit it again. It's like fucking shit. So I put my fucking face on. Ladies, every man got a fucking face. When we think we hit that pussy good, it's the face that we make. So I put my fucking face on like fucking shit, fucking shit, fucking shit.
What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. I am Bullsxxxt. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, look here. First off, if you'd like to sponsor this show, give me a call, 941-681-1710. Sometimes I forget my number. 941-681-1710 or go info@kingscastleent.com. Hey, we got some special guests coming tonight. You know, we got some things to talk about. It's the first show of the year, so you know we're gonna get down and dirty. We got to start from scratch, and we're gonna be talking about some everything, but we can't talk about everything, so we're just gonna talk about a few things. All right. Hey, introduce the left of me to y'all, but to the right of me on here. Annie, look, what's going on?
What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in. We got a wonderful show. I said that real country, like we got a wonderful show in store for y'all. So stay tuned. Like it's going down tonight. Like I said, I'm his co-host. I'm Annie Loke, aka Passion Baby. That's gonna be hashtag Queen of Ohio. You will see me.
All right, now we got a special guest in the building right now, and actually, I know y'all heard this before. We had when I started comedy, we had the Four Horsemen of comedy. The Four Horsemen of comedy. Now it's down to three, but y'all know how the Four Horsemen of wrestling go. It always be one that come in and out, in and out. That would be that one. So you know what I'm saying? So the one is he's still going. So we recruiting for another one. But introduce it to LG, Lawrence Green. What's up? Tell him what you got going on. Everything you got going on.
Zobo, shout out Zobo, shout out Annie Loke. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
All right.
Very happy to be here tonight. Very happy to be here. And what we're here for tonight to talk about, first of all, Zo, you know we go way back.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of shows together, and we've done a lot of shows with Coach, Coach Pauly. Okay. Y'all went to high school together, a lot of history.
Yeah.
And so
actually it was elementary school.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, way before while I was overdosing on Skittles in '86, you know what I'm saying? You and Coach were already setting the bricks in motion. But what we're talking about here now is Neg Dog Championship Wrestling. Something very exciting to me, Zoe, Coach Pauly, Nick Swift. I got boys from Houston. We got a lot of sponsors. Tommy Burnz, the Drip King. We got some exciting stuff going on. And you know what? The difference between us and other people is that we're all family. We've done shows for a long time together, and we're all on our own program. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're not some follow the leader type shit. We are going to do what we aim to do with this show individually and as a group.
Dope.
Right. So, hey, and to the left or to the right, it depends on how you're looking. All-American champion, the All-American champion, Tommy Burnz. What you got?
Yeah, that's a long title.
Right. Yeah, Big City Original. How's everybody doing tonight?
All right.
Doing good. Right. Yes, sir.
Tell them what you got going on, Mr. Burnz.
We got a lot going on. I mean, 2005 is already kicking off big. For anybody tapping in now, we were talking about the NCW's first event as Music and Mayhem. It's going to be in Hudson, Florida at Circle S Barbecue. The address is 14630 US 19 Highway 19. I'm sorry, Highway 19 in Hudson. Major event. We have former ECW, WCW, WWE stars that's going to be in the building. I'm actually going to be opening the show. I'm performing live with DJ Damage. We got a lot of sponsors. I mean, I couldn't believe that it was overwhelming, like the amount of sponsors that we were having. Like, I mean, even on a daily basis, they're still hitting us up, tapping in, trying to get on. Or like BCU, we got Charlie's Philly Steaks. You know, I love my Phillies, so you know we had to get them aboard. Yep. Turf restoration for all your green needs. We got we got the Search, Neglio's Hobby and Creative Shop, Car Stars. We got Green Hawk Studios. I mean, multiple. I mean, I can't go through the whole list, but I mean, shout outs to all the sponsors we have. And also, if you do want to sponsor any future events, you can always hit us up. That's dripking.tommyb@gmail, or you can also do Neg Dog Championship Wrestling at gmail.com. Speaking of which, as a matter of fact, you know, King Castle Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Speak That Shit, B Fam, they've always, you know, they've been showing me love for a while. So, you know, we want to do a little give back. So I actually got the green light from Neg Dog Studios, and we're going to give out 10 free tickets tonight. And all you have to do is go on the Eventbrite page and give them the promo code SHYT, SHYT, as in Speak That SHYT. We got SHYT. You tap that in, you get 1 free ticket to the event. And that's on eventbrite.com, Music and Mayhem. So, music on the way. As a matter of fact, I got some features I'm working on. I'm working on one with MC Corey. We're doing a track with Tom G and Pusha Preem. I got a couple singles coming out, so be on the lookout for that. We're shooting the movie right now, or being ready to shoot the movie for Ride Out. Shout out to King Castle Entertainment again for that. So you'll catch me on the big screen for that one, and we're also working on Church Sessions too. Those movies are exclusively on Tubi. So yes, you know, catch me in the movie scene, you catch me in the ring, you catch me on stage. You know, I do it all. I'm here for it all.
So that's in Hudson, Florida, right? The event is in Hudson.
Correct. And they are.
Heard that. I hope y'all heard that out there.
Right. And if you like barbecue, they are voted on the best barbecue in Pasco County. So if you like your barbecue, it's the place to be.
Yeah, come through, y'all. You listening to Speak That Shit. Use the promo code SHYT if you want to get a free ticket. Come through, come see everybody.
10 free tickets. Let's go on the Eventbrite page. How to get to the Eventbrite page? Where they go to the Eventbrite page?
Yeah, you just go to eventbrite.com, and then just like how you would, you know, search for any other ticket that you would go to any event, you know, your music events, a concert, or you know, you just tap in at eventbrite.com, and then you search for the ticket. So in the search, you would just put under Music and Mayhem, and it'll pull right up. And again, it'll ask you for a promo code, and the first 10 that's going to put in that promo code SHYT is going to get 1 free ticket.
Okay, got you.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's gonna be wrestling there. He gonna be in the ring.
That's a damn lie. But guess what?
With the Iron Mike.
But guess what though,
Mike
right?
Jones or
But guess what though, right? You never know. I might put your ass in the figure 4 now. I put all my kids, I done put in the figure 4. All my brothers, I done put in the figure 4. Put a lot of my cousins in the figure 4. My nephews and nieces, majority of them, I put them in the figure 4. I don't care if they just started walking out, got them little legs and boom, 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 and they were tapping out.
Hey, my daughter gives heavier chops than half of them out here right now.
Hey, and see, and I say that to say this because the topic of the night, we're going to be talking about these badass children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Parents that's afraid of their children. And there's people out there that's actually afraid of their kids. It's like, what was that? I don't know if you were born then, but it was one of the talk shows talking about that back in the days. Y'all remember?
Jenny Jones used to have people. Maury used to bring people, but he.
Maury used to bring out the what you call it, the sergeant, but he used to get them right.
That was it. Okay,
yeah. Mr. D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something D. Like it was something D.
If you didn't grow up having to pick a belt or a switch, yeah.
You want to pick the thinnest belt, right?
You want to pick the thickest belt.
I didn't even necessarily have to be in my household to get my ass whooped if I didn't act right.
You know what? I had boy cousins that used to hide a certain belt. It was like the certain belt was like the holy grail. Like you don't want
That
That's
yeah,
the
that
one.
stinger, man. Yeah.
Yo, he
Tommy
said that
Burnz,
one.
congratulations on the championship, brother.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah,
Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He's a champion.
Man,
But see, I'm gonna live my dream. I'm living my dream through Tommy. You know, I met
it's been a
Tommy
hell of a
when he was
year.
about 14 years old. You know, 14 or
Yeah.
15. He was in the
It's been an overwhelming year. I mean, I ended up with 4 different awards so far this year.
I
For ending
voted for you.
of 2024. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I went hard this year, but it's good to see it be recognized. You know what I'm saying? It's good to to put in those work for those years, and then like even we did this holiday event for the kids right before Christmas. Had over 300 people in attendance. We had Jay Lethal in the building. He had a nice
Wow.
wrestling match. I mean, it was a great turnout, and I mean, just amazing, to be able to give back, and put smiles on faces, because at the end of the day, that's what we do, and that, that's what I do it for. But to be in the locker room, like because a lot of times, I'll give you a little bit, like when you go to certain different promotions, because Florida's got like over 80 different promotions in the state, different wrestling
Yeah.
promotions. So a lot of times, when you go to these locker rooms, a lot of times, like you basically clicked up, you got your group of people, that you crowd around with. So when you go to a new event, it's almost like being like the new kid in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just going in the locker room, and seeing a lot of these people for the first time, but for them to know who I was and recognize who I was, to show me love, I was like, all right, this is this is
Well,
finally getting some recognition,
well,
and it's great, it's a good
it,
thing.
it's got to be, buddy. It's got to be.
Oh
And that's why I'm excited about Neg Dog Championship Wrestling, right? Because
yeah,
all of us right here, RIP Pat Risher, that's how we know each other from then, right?
right.
But he'd be so proud of you, man. He
I
would.
appreciate
And
it.
he'd be loving to see what we're doing. And we're
Yeah,
a family.
sure.
We're all a big family together.
Oh yeah,
And we perform together. We've done shows together, and we're fun.
right. Sure.
We're not.
I mean,
We're
yeah,
fun.
I definitely got a shout out Nick Swift.
your wife.
What's that?
I can't wait to meet your wife.
Oh, she can't wait to meet you. She's gonna be there. Y'all gonna be at the VIP table.
Like I love sports. Like
hey, but this the thing though, right? Tommy didn't say it, and Annie didn't say it, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say everything. We got something working on right now, and I'm not gonna give it out right now.
That's
because
okay.
I'm gonna just wait for it to happen, and when it happened, you know what I'm saying, and it's I'm gonna put it like this: we got the 4 horsemen
Yes.
of wrestling,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have something else in rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, I can dig it. real quick, and I hope everybody's watching. Shout out Greenhawk Studios. Shout out my Beast Rebels of the Hellscape.
Yeah, definitely want to send a shout out to Nick Swift. I mean, to be honest, like
Nick
even though
Swift.
it's wrestling, and everything, it would have never been possible, because we started off doing music together in the Tampa area, in the beginning of my music career, doing showcases, and that's how we met. And he got into the wrestling and invited me out, to just to watch him train, and I was just blown away, and watching him have so much fun, but if he would have never invited me or, anything, or even inspired me, to get in the ring, none of this would have been possible. None of it.
There's something very special about Nick Swift. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. The whole family, his pops,
Whole family,
his pops,
Polly,
one of my biggest supporters,
Connor.
like from day one. All of them, all of them, great family, great people.
Yeah. That's the familia, La Familia de Cozon.
Right.
And also, King's Castle is sponsoring Neck Dog Championship Wrestling. Also, so
Sure enough.
So
that's
y'all will be seeing
Dang.
a whole bunch. Y'all be seeing a whole bunch on Speak That Shit. Y'all know, and just like I said, it's uncensored. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. And hey, it is what it is. I'm a wrestling freak. A wrestling freak.
and I watch baddies, so I like watching fights.
Amen.
I got jokes about baggage, but I'm gonna need that. Yeah, but some
It's a big match every week.
Yeah, but some of them suspect. I don't care what she says.
Some of them are boys, is what you're saying.
Yeah, some of them suspect. Yeah,
I gotta throw this in real quick so y'all can hear it. Right. So this is a crazy story, but platinum sponsor Gorilla Workout Formula. That's my best childhood friend, Pete Paez from Houston, Texas. I ain't seen him since 96, 29 years since I started doing time. He kept on doing his thing. I went another route, you know, but we've always been friends. He's a platinum sponsor. He's in on this too. He's flying down with his daughter on her 21st birthday, you know. So third coast, baby. We go from here to Houston and back, you know,
That's
and
it.
beyond.
Yeah, and I know it's supposed to be a cold front coming down, so everybody that's listening, talking about what they call the Arctic some jump. When you talking about that at the company thing about the Arctic something?
Look, I was talking about the wall in Antarctica, and it went over everybody's head. So what you're talking about is like, see, you know about the wall, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Antarctica is a big thing right now.
I was in a room full of people. Nobody knew what I was talking about. I had to go ahead and move on. Like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why
But it is
nobody.
supposed to be a cold front.
I'm gonna tell you why nobody. Everybody kept going in and give a fuck because this is Florida. We don't give a fuck about that shit. COVID came, we whooped COVID ass.
I think the crowd
Milton came,
so they
we
not into
said
that kind of
Milton.
stuff. Like they're not into aliens.
We
And shit. They don't
said-
care about that.
We
stuff.
said
Like,
we got aliens around us.
but
We
you
don't
gotta
give
be
a
like
fuck.
a
They gonna pass the blood
person.
to them.
You gotta like
They
conspiracy
smoking.
stuff. You know, like,
Talk about no aliens.
right? It's like one of those topics that's like kind of like not for everybody.
Motherfuckers see aliens every time they smoke. Every time I get drunk, I see aliens. So what the fuck? That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see me every day.
I'm sober right now, so you know what I'm saying. I'm sober. I don't see no
Yeah.
aliens. It must have been the liquor.
So
I haven't drank all year.
That's
Well,
good.
you're the champion. You're in shape, brother. Hey, you got to stay on the high and tight, baby.
You just started yesterday, right?
Yeah.
What's the day? Second or third?
it's 2025.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, we don't care about that Antarctic. But anyway, that Arctic, but it's gonna be cold down here. So everybody that you know, you got kicked out the house, you know, fellas, y'all got kicked out the house. Y'all better go start making up because it's gonna be like in the 40s and 30s down here. So y'all better try to get in that back in that house.
No, they already know not to get kicked out at a certain season.
They didn't know that. They ain't paying attention to the news.
Well, they didn't go to Dusty school.
Who?
Dusty school, where you learn how to be a Dusty, like a proper Dusty gonna already have that situated. His game is already at the girl's house. His clothes are already in her closet, you know.
I thought that was Jody.
Yeah, Jody was a Dusty. For
You said
sure.
that-
Jody was a
Well,
Dusty.
we know on the show January 25th at Circle S Barbecue. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna dress warm, we're gonna drink warm, and we're gonna eat warm.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, Pasco County, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got some tickets, go to Eventbrite, or you can contact me because I got some tickets too. So boom.
Ooh.
So hey,
Hey, baby.
Okay.
The big
You got
payback.
plugged into. That's what's up.
so hey,
Nice.
guess what? I'm not empty-handed. What he said on Jody said on
Baby
Yeah.
boy.
Baby Boy.
My pockets ain't empty either, cuz.
My pocket. I ain't hungry.
I remember that.
That was on
Like,
that was on Fast and the Furious.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
But,
know watch
I think it was 2. Yeah. That was the Miami one, part 2.
Yeah. He said, I ain't hungry. He said, my pocket ain't empty or whatever. He said, I ain't hungry.
And since we're doing quotes, for me to do a quote from Baby Boy, fuck your fort.
Like, he ain't have to treat the little shorty like that.
Snoop owned that shit, didn't he?
Well, ain't nobody even tell him to come tell Rodney to ask to come over there. That's why.
That was his house before that damn jit moved in now.
Come over there.
That was his house before that jit, what's his name, Ronnie?
Yeah, he was in
Rodney.
jail.
His name Ronnie, right? His name
Rodney, yeah.
Rodney. That was Rodney house before with little JoJo house.
Man, he been gone a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, JoJo. It don't matter how long he was going. He came in after. That still was his house.
He was like, worry about not dropping the soap.
Are you telling him about my business that I stay with my mama and stuff? hey, Jody gonna be like one of the people, one of the kids we're gonna talk about later on.
Oh man. Yeah, he need to get his mom a break.
Jody mama was in there getting smashed like crazy.
But his
Man.
mama was doing right. Like the way he handled that shit is so right. Like, don't let nobody else come run your fucking house. If you're uncomfortable, you're gonna be the one uncomfortable because it's my shit. Like
That's not how grandma left that house to her.
Well, he made the point. He said that he comfortable.
I'd be mad as hell seeing my mom being bunny hopped around the damn house.
Yeah, yeah.
He made such a point when he said that though. Like this was grandmama's house. Like I was like, man, who wrote this shit?
Yeah, well, grandma
Like, pissed me off when
But ass naked trying to offer me eggs. Hell no, I don't want no fucking eggs.
But ass nigga got some damn bones with some damn eggs and shit. You gonna ask me, I want some damn eggs. I don't want no eggs.
So Jody kind of had the right to be mad then.
That extra milk you don't put in there, you better that nigga cook your breakfast.
Yeah, so y'all just gonna act like I'm not here. Y'all gonna act like I'm not here. So y'all gonna act like that's disrespectful.
He sit up there hearing his mama moan and shit like that. Crazy.
Take your ass outside. You know what's not cool about that is that what Jody wanted to do, he sleep naked, he cook eggs with his ass out. But you want to go to your mama's house and crowd her space? No, you deserve to hear everything you heard because your ass need to.
No. Wait a minute. You ain't never seen Jody.
What she say? Mama gotta have a life too. That's what she said.
Jody was never sleeping in nobody's house naked.
He ain't want to.
Huh?
He didn't want to. He could have lived but he didn't want to. He
He
wanted to be a
couldn't
baby boy. He wanted to stay at the mama house, cock blocking.
He couldn't have lived that. That was Rodney's house.
Man, mom was like, no.
Well, to be fair, you got to be Ving Rhames to kind of cook naked eggs.
Yeah,
I mean, Jody's good, but he ain't Ving Rhames, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to get through against the wall, into a wall by a naked man. Like,
yeah, that was he was a bull in the kitchen, you know.
And then you know everything that Rhames played on. I can say everything, but y'all seen the movie? What was the movie? He played on the two prison movie. He played on. He played on a couple more, but he played
Holiday Heart.
No,
it was
he played. I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look at that. I know why because they.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Undisputed.
Yes, Undisputed.
But then Animal too.
Yeah.
It was Undisputed Animal.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Undisputed was a whole chain.
Yeah.
That was like 5 movies after that, right?
Yeah. And because it was Animal 1 and 2, Undisputed. So I would say he played in some prison movies, but every time the movies he played in a prison movie, what he doing?
Yeah.
Even that, I mean, they didn't show it, but it was insinuating he was doing the same thing.
He might be
Chuck and Larry, he did the same thing.
Yeah,
Chuck and Larry did the same thing. Yep, in the shower with Adam Sandler.
I think that's like a trademark, you know, just like Tom Hanks. You ever notice like every single Tom Hanks movie, he taking like a long ass piss? Right? You can't name one Tom Hanks movie where he didn't take a long ass piss in it.
Stand by. What about that Captain fucking Rick Ron or whatever? Did he pee on the boat?
Captain Phillips? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before he got on the boat. When he was comfortable, he did.
He pissed on the boat.
My bathroom now. You're right though. He pees. He pees like a motherfucker.
Everyone.
Why? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, who knows? I guess that's like the thing. He's like, yo, you know, you're gonna pay me, but you know, I'm gonna take a piss in the movie.
Yeah.
So look, in acting school, they taught us that, like, you know, when you're acting, you're pretending to be, you're just being yourself. That's the best way to act. But like, I feel like the art of acting is being yourself as different characters. Why Ice Cube always the same Ice Cube in every movie? Like dead ass. Like he's the same. He's always him. Like he was in
Turner and Hooch. You're right.
School Fight.
Something like that.
He was in Are We There Yet? Like Friday, all the Fridays. He's just the same. Like
I'm gonna tell you, he's a slick motherfucker.
Man, fuck him.
I said, yeah, you know, I think he was slick though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he
kept trying until he got knee alone.
Yeah. You're right.
Boys in the Hood, he couldn't have them. He couldn't have them.
Yeah.
Then what was the next movie they played in together? Friday. He
Friday.
really didn't have it. So then he got Are We There Yet?
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
He kept trying it. Then he said, "No, I gotta have you again." So Are We There Yet too?
Part 2. We're gonna get married now.
Yeah. He kept trying till he got knee alone.
You know who else always played together? Ike and Tina.
Yeah.
well, she had no choice.
Like that's like the funniest.
She had no choice. Damn.
The fact that I called them Ike and Tina is like the funny part about it because Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett, they always play together. He admitted he was kind of like he wasn't even taking what was it? What's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it?
He was on the roll until she found out she was the one gonna be Tina. Like, he's like, I gotta go there and I have to be there for her.
Angela Bassett, St. Pete on.
You have to be there to smack the shit out of her face.
I mean, and the crazy part about that movie, especially, you know, when Phil Spector, you know, the guy that moves in to save her, he's murdered his wife.
Wow.
Wait.
Yeah, he got away from
He wanted
to make a song with her.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted to make a song with her. What was that song? River Deep, Mountain High. Remember in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Are we talking about the rock and roll guy after?
Yeah, that pushed Ike out.
She got married again.
Who did? Tina?
Got married again, did she?
Absolutely, she died married overseas. Let me check. I don't know. I thought she.
I don't know.
No. The point I'm making in that scene in the movie, when they put Tina in the studio and I can't come in when she does River Deep, Mountain High. That guy's name is Phil Spector. He killed his wife and went to prison.
Mm-hmm. And they try to make like Ike was a bad guy.
It's the guy she started working with. The guy she started doing her music with because they vibe better.
Well, she probably she probably used to ass whoopings by then, so you know.
Yeah.
To be with her, you got to beat her ass. You know, it probably turned her on.
So you think he was abusing her too?
Oh yeah, he tore her ass up too. He saved her from Mike. He saved her from Mike so he can whoop some more ass too. That's what he did.
Well, I got a soft spot for anime. Don't talk about anime. We're not talking about anime because you know people been calling me anime all my life.
You should have ate the cake.
Listen, I love anime, and I love what I really love is that Tina Turner passed away with like a sound mind. Like she still could, you know, it didn't wear her down. You know, some people they just lose it or.
She's a real diva. She really did it. She was amazing.
A very highly paid too. Like people don't even know. Like she up there. She was up there when she passed.
Right.
That song, "What's Love Got to Do with It?" That was a pop song in England, and she like made it something unbelievable. You know,
nobody can sound like her.
Yeah, and she was in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I mean, she's gothic, man. She's cool.
Yeah,
Shout out Tina Turner.
Yeah, she was a diva. Yeah. I mean, but you got to give credit where credit's due. You got to give credit to Ike. Ike, just like I said with Michael Jackson, everybody blaming Joe Jackson for doing what he did to Michael and all them. If he hadn't beat their ass the way he did, you wouldn't even heard of a motherfucking Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson.
We didn't need to hear of them.
We would never heard of them.
Sacrifice Michael. Like, no, we didn't need to hear about them that way.
Imagine if they would have just, you know, practiced when they wanted to instead of when they had to.
Yeah. You in or you out. Like, it's in or out. Let in, let out. What you want to do?
They would still be locals right now.
Was over there at the Jackson house.
Hey, but you know, time gonna run out right now, so you know we're gonna catch back in. But we want to go to our next segment, so we're gonna go to the side, and you know, the next segment is what is called
celebrity gossip and hot ghetto mess.
Well, I don't know about all that. I don't know who's still trying to sound like Tina.
You don't like my voice?
All right, we're back with celebrity gossip and the rest of the stuff she said with Annie Lowe. Okay, what we're talking about today?
So today we are going to be talking about Anthony Anderson. It is a clip surfacing of him. It looks pretty recent because you know he changed his face over the years. Like he's changed stages. He was a fat person for a while.
You can't say fat. You got to say a beast.
We just came from Fat Burger. They said, "Come in, welcome to Fat Burger." You want fat fries or skinny ones? Yeah, now I can't say fat.
Yeah, they did.
I can't say fat, but they can.
Yeah, they did say, "Do you want fat?" I thought it was a joke because the fat lady said, "You want fat fries?" I'm looking like,
You want fat fries?
I'm like, okay, y'all trying to set me up. I ain't gonna say that. She left herself on me, right? So I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But look, they ain't go right
You
there.
feel like you should say it. You feel like you ain't want to say the F word in front of her.
Oh no, I wanted to say it though. I just said I thought it was a trap or something. But don't say I
I'm
wanted
giving them free press
There you
and
go,
shit.
right
Hold on. Okay, so Anthony Anderson says his mother taught him to eat cookie. Okay, she taught him and his friends, and he was speaking about it also on the show Conan. And that's the surface. That's the clip that I saw surface. So I'll play a little bit of it for y'all.
Yes.
I gotta knock my camera down. That's how crazy that got.
Okay. Just cut to the chase. Yeah. My mother taught me how to go downtown. Taught me how to knock the man out the boat. Taught me how to. I'm just still assuming this is she taught you on public transportation how to. No. My mama taught me how to eat the cookie. Oral sex, Tony. I think you should go. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Yes.
Get your ass out of here.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Explain
saying.
this. Okay. A lot of
You ain't got
questions.
to think you
Around. I was in my early 20s. I just come home from college, and we happened to be sitting around in the family room. Not only me, but my buddies and their girlfriends. And she not only taught me and my brothers and my boys, but also the women how to do what they needed to do. Okay, hold on. When you say she taught them, is she using? No, she's using charts. Is she using?
So Anthony, what is that, Anthony Anderson?
Anthony Anderson, who you that?
So he's like one of the wrong turn type of motherfuckers there. He, you know what I'm saying? Your mama taught you how to eat cooch. Oh no, man. What kind of conversation? What? Ooh.
Hey, I got a crazy ass mama. She don't even do that shit. I don't even know how to call that one.
I bet he had to eat a peach a day.
And plus that's kind of cutting edge. He's a little bit older. That had to happen around like 88, 89. That shit wasn't even, discussion back then.
He said
on your front especially.
Yeah.
Showed them a video, a cassette tape, I think.
Wow.
Video of how it's supposed to be done.
And he said that the reason was because his dad did not know how to do it right. That's what she said. So she was damned if she raised sons who don't know how to do that.
The thing about it is R. Kelly did not come out with 12 play at that time. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. When he was about 20 years old. Okay.
You know what it is? If a man wasn't trying to please you, if a man's not pleasing you, he's not fucking trying to. So accept it.
Black people wasn't eating coochie back then until R. Kelly came in like 89, 90. When R. Kelly came with 12 play, that's when they started. That's why I had
right.
People was doing it. It's just that everybody was mostly lying because it was taboo. Just like a lot of stuff is taboo now. Like the stuff that people do, the stuff that people fucking do. Because I'm always on Facebook, okay, and I'll be reading comments, and I know what y'all people be doing. So spitting in people's mouth, spitting in each other's mouth.
So Anthony Anderson's mama was on some. Your daddy's a sorry motherfucker. Here's how you rock it. That shit, right?
You tried me first.
I feel like Anthony Anderson just ruined a lot. He just ruined the family relationship because I know his mom is somewhere saying, "Now, why the fuck would you tell them? You know, I was smoking so much crack in the 80s. Now you know, is he violating or not? Now, if your mom was a crackhead, because that sounds like some crackhead shit. She sounded like she was. Where was you and your friends coming from? We need more context. What?
Thank you. Yeah.
The more questions he asked, the more it just was oh, okay.
I would imagine racially off the top of my head, if I don't want my white mama telling me that shit, I imagine a black man double would not.
Why?
unless you stay in why mama.
Unless you stay in why mama. That's old. That's older.
Why mama down the street, they said brothers and sisters and brothers and daddies and uncles, they all used to go with each other. That's the rumor. I don't know. That's what they say.
Oof.
They
I
was
just know
just
my
like,
mama never had those type of talks with me, man.
yeah, but that's some crazy. That's some crazy stuff, Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, I don't know what your mama was on, what was going on, but I mean, do girls do women ask other women tell their kids how to do things?
What?
Do women mamas tell their daughters about this is how a man's supposed to do this? Do women tell their daughters about sex stuff like that?
Apparently some do, like his mama did.
Well, that's a girl, dude. I said, do women normally tell they daughters stuff like that? Because a man,
I don't think it's appropriate. They got so many magazines and stuff like that. Like, can't we share a cosmopolitan in common? Like, I don't get the deep, it's certain stuff you don't do because of the inappropriate nature. I'm trying to be all technical like Conan O'Brien. Because of the technical nature, it's of a sexual nature.
yeah. Well, anyway,
Some things you shouldn't we just shouldn't touch on that.
well, anywho, because I know men when we have a conversation with our sons or whatever, we don't get that deep in there. Now, we be like, we give them rubbers, like, what I'm saying? We don't be like, hey, did she suck it good? Did she got to put her mouth round and she got to do all that? That's creepy shit. But we do.
I ain't giving you no pointers. That's for you to figure out.
Yeah, that's for you to figure that out.
Yeah, a dad sends his son into the wild. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
You have to make mistakes, learn, grow. Yeah.
Yeah, give them some so you can put a safety on that gun. You know what I'm saying? Put that safety clip on there. So
some people don't find stuff to be inappropriate. Like, I mean, I don't know. Even the word inappropriate, like, who even says that besides me? Like, who even talk like that?
No, you're right, though. You're right. Some things have to be, in context.
yeah, but some things shouldn't have been said. I don't know. Okay, if him. I'm gonna tell you why he said it now. I'm thinking about it now. I know why he said it. I know why he said it. Because he started making a lot of money. He started making a lot of money. Then everything on the internet right now, people put everything on the internet now. They throwing everybody's business out in the streets. So he said, well, I might well put my business out on the streets before my friends and they do it.
Yeah, like it's probably something he was actually embarrassed about. Like, but you know what? Fuck it. That ain't my fault. That's her crackhead ass. Like, hey.
He probably like, come on, mama. No, mama. Oh. And she probably came with a short dress on with no drawers on and she ain't shaved, so it's hairy down there. She probably,
She got on them house shoes that's dirty in the back.
pH balance off and shit,
I mean, I don't mean to be explicit, but me and Zoe had to learn about that shit back in the 80s. That stuff was a whole different subject. It was like going on a jungle safari. Twice the mystery.
So she sit up there and she's like that, and then she sit there with like a man with her legs open and shit right there. And her friend sitting on his friend sitting on the opposite side, and he might say, "Mama, close your leg. I want to close my leg. You came out of here, this and that." And that's where she started because she was on crack, like you said. So she was crackhead. So all that crack kicked in right there. So
we're not trying to allegedly, just based on our observations and our listening to the story. We're not trying to attack your mother, Anthony. I understand. What we're trying to do is give her an excuse.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like she mad. Like, why you tell them I was smoking hella crack in the 80s? Like, it's people's moms that's funny like that. Like, why the fuck you talking about this? Like,
look here.
I was high as fuck. Like,
look here, Miss Anderson. You don't have to be shameful because if you was smoking crack in the 80s, a lot of motherfuckers was smoking crack in the 80s. It's a lot of these 80s babies, y'all crack babies. I'm telling y'all right now, there's a lot of y'all 80s babies that crack babies. In the early 90s too. Now we ain't gonna talk about that. The early 90s too. So the 80s and now it's crack babies. So y'all got to figure that out. Y'all got to figure out. So you don't have to feel ashamed. You don't have to feel ashamed of
you get a crack pass.
Yeah. Walter say, I'm trying to think where I learned. I think it was the first big girl that told me she had some good stuff down there, and I had to taste it.
You had to do a whole lot of searching for it too.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying we saying it wasn't her fault.
So maybe the
She
mama
was
was
saying.
big too. If he's fat, his mom probably is fat. Not that fat is like fat, but I'm saying like a big girl. You know what I mean? He used to be a big boy. I know I've been saying fat, and you said that that's like the wrong thing to say.
I don't care.
If I was chubby, if I was fat, chubbier,
I want to be the nice guy for one chance. So that's why I said it. I'm using the correct words now. Like she'll say midget, and I say small people. You get what I'm saying? So
my God, we're gonna get banned. We are gonna get banned. Just also, uncensored radio.
Also, when I learned the concept of country fried steak, just roll it in flour. Roll it in the flour.
We're talking about a whole lot of dough right now.
But the thing about it is just like she said, you know what I'm saying, everybody came out when R. Kelly came out with 12 play. But you got to understand, it been going on, because Red Fox, and what Red Fox talking about, he had a joke, and I'm not saying it for word, but he said he was having sex with a girl, and they doing it, and somebody threw a baseball bat and it hit her right in the pussy. He said if they had to threw it 30 seconds before that, it would have cracked his skull. So that's what he's saying. He was down there. He was down there eating the girl out. You know what I'm saying? So
this is pretty disgusting. I feel like that's just
no disrespect, but who taught added?
Teach you that.
I just think we need what did Walter say?
Shit. Walter done open up a can of worms right now.
She said she don't speak that language. But this is what I asked about women. Do women talk to other women about these things? That's what I asked, and I wasn't trying to, like, men, we don't talk to our sons about how to do it. We tell them, yeah, you need to go do this and do that. They got to figure it out for themselves.
Look, you didn't even know what was in Cosmopolitan magazine for real.
I thought it said Cosmo. I hear
it's Cosmo.
What does Cosmo say? She fat. That's all I know. The rap song. I ain't like that.
Cosmo telling you how to look, telling you how to eat, telling you how to take care of your man. It's telling you details and.
I don't read. It's a woman magazine.
I've been reading that magazine.
I would never know what was in Cosmo because it's a woman's magazine. What the hell I'm looking at Cosmo for? What the fuck I'm looking at Cosmo for?
There's a quiz about if you're a good man and shit, you know?
Is that, huh?
There's a quiz in there about whether you're a good motherfucker, you know?
No, I don't believe that shit.
If he's toxic, stuff like that. But it's more so like
they just shit started. They hate us.
It's more so for a one night stand. Like you don't give a fuck if he's toxic or not. His abs are great. Like it's like shit like that. Like,
they shit starters. I don't read shit like that. They shit starters. They you know what I'm saying? Girly magazine and all, they always want to talk about the man is, the man that, the man is. So I don't even want to read that shit, you know. I be feeling they talking about me. I don't even want to read it. I take it personal. I don't even know. I take it personal.
Those questions aren't even accurate anyway. They're going to ask you questions like, oh, well, how good are you in bed? You know, you're going to say you about an 8 or a 9 anyway, knowing you damn well you're like a 2-3 top.
Yeah. Walter said, I mean, it really doesn't taste very good, honestly, just saying. You already have no taste. I don't know. I mean, if you got to taste them, oh man!
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hit you. Trying to hit your mouth.
If you got a taste to it, that means something wrong with it. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Everybody is different. No, everybody have a different scent, and then if it's a different scent, then it's a different.
I don't know. I shouldn't smell nothing. I shouldn't taste nothing.
Exactly.
Shouldn't. Okay, shouldn't. Then that's the rule. Whatever y'all say.
If it smells too good, she's covering it up.
And that's the thing about
it tastes like perfume.
And that's the thing about women that always come around. They smell like a gallon of perfume around this and that. So okay, what the hell you trying to hide? I think what's the name said that Boosie on this little thing he got 20 women versus one rapper or some junk like that or something.
Oh yeah. Him and his son was doing it.
Yeah, he said
Him and
something.
Tootie.
Yeah, he said something like that. If it smells like that, if you smell, you got too much perfume on. What you trying to hide?
Yeah, like you can tell it's like it's different. Like when you really trying to smell fresh, like you gotta like the perfume is the last thing. Like any spray that's like after you shower. Like it's nothing better than like you gotta have the shampoo smell. You gotta have the actual soap. Like you gotta have the real good smell. Like not
Okay.
Shit sprayed over some shit.
And I want to talk about because we got like a couple more minutes for this segment. I want to talk about what's the name? Kodak Black. Read it. Kodak Black, he's out of his damn mind right now. He if you see him on when the Baltimore Ravens won, what he said, they said about ask him a question like how you like here? Yeah, I live here. I'll be like, I live here. Yeah. Read that right there.
So the Harlem Nights artist Bullsxxxt Octave was on Instagram Live while attending a football game last week when he read a comment that said, "I love when Kodak's sober." Basically, like, let me interject my own comment. All of the fans are saying that right now. Like, we just like, I love Kodak. I ain't gonna say we. Like, I've been to a concert, but I could see everybody is kind of just like watching his journey with what Zoe's talking about. So let me continue. The article, it says, after reading the comment out loud that fan loved when he's sober, Kodak had replied like, "Bitch, I ain't sober. I look sober. I'm never sober, bitch." So
no. Let's put it this way, right? A fan said this to him, and he came back at the fan and called the fan a bitch.
I feel like it's one of them high rants. Like, who listens to somebody when they high on something? Like, you probably ain't stopped talking in 3 hours. Who the fuck cares what you're saying? Oh, I'm never sober. I look like, what'd he say? For what? For what? Look at this money. And I quote, "Look at all this cash. Sober for what? I'm too young to die sober." I'm trying to use a Florida accent, but it's not working.
No, right.
So he says, "I'm too young to die sober." The rapper then hands the phone to a friend before hopping over a fence and landing in a parking lot, just being high. Where's the?
I'm going to pop in with this real quick. I mean, Kodak Black, he got that presidential pardon from Trump. Anytime they put him in jail, he's right back out. Yeah. He don't know how to act right. He don't have to.
Yeah, he's got the get out of jail free forever card.
Yeah. On that Kodak. Know that.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it is, and that's, you know what I'm saying, when they said, okay, a person that go to prison, I'm gonna tell you right now, prison gonna bring, it's a couple things prison could do to you. When people say I go to prison, I went to prison, man. Prison made me a man. No, prison didn't make you no man. You're a man when you went in there. Now prison can make you not a man. Not a man. Or it could bring the smartness out of you, because once you go there, you figure like, okay, you know what? I don't want to go this route. I want to go this route. Okay, you do your stint and you get out. You know what I'm saying? You change. You know what I'm saying? I hang around nothing but convicts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of convicts. I'm gonna be honest with you. The ones that say they ain't never did no crime, those the motherfuckers I'm weary about. For real. The motherfuckers that I know they do shit and you ain't never get caught. You ain't never get caught because you're too busy snitching, letting everybody else get caught.
Right.
You ain't never put nothing together anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So and the thing, so that's the thing about it. So when people do come out of jail, they done learned the lesson now. But if you go there and just like you say, he got pardoned, out the pardon. So he go in, he get right back out. So he go in. He ain't learned no lesson, and he feel like a damn rich kid. I can do what the fuck I want to, and daddy gonna bail me out.
So has he been back to jail since then?
Yeah,
I think a couple times. Yeah, since the Trump thing, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
right back out.
He was just arrested like a month or two ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. Yeah,
some good cases too. Nothing small,
Right.
But he's got that presidential pull or whatever.
He beat them like the small cases.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But so people, friends of Kodak. Y'all better tell your homies something, because I'm gonna tell you what you need to do, Kodak. Go look at the rock and roll stars in the back in the days of the 50s and 60s and see how young they was when they died of overdose. Like what's they the one Frankie Lyman, I think that's his name. And the teenagers or whatever, he died when he was like 14, 15. A lot of them died at a young age. They was overdosing. They was young.
The 27 Club, you know.
Yeah.
So basically, that's what can happen to Kodak. Like, we think he's spiraling.
He's what?
Spiraling, and he is, because the money's starting to get fucked up. If he's coming to a show, I seen a clip of him at a show, and I mean, this cash money. Like, there's dancers on the stage, everybody's in place doing what they're supposed to be doing. This dude is on the side of the stage, like by the stairs. Like, he's just not even up there during his own song. And it was like 2 songs went by, and that's what the video was showing. Like, he didn't get on stage until yada yada. So. It's not going well. It's spiraling, happening.
And now he's doing the same thing. The majority of the local entertainers doing. You rapping over your song, and you're not even rapping over your song. Your song playing, and you ain't doing shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing on stage the song playing. He doing that weak ass dance and shit. He ain't even rapping that song. So, motherfucker paying all that money to go see a show. You could only thing he could have did just went to the bar and listen to it.
You want to see a good show? You be at Circle S Barbecue on the 25th. I'll show you a good show.
That's right. Amen.
Y'all hear? Because we got one thing about to do. We got to bring rapping back when they actually rapping on a song. When they hand the DJ a track, it's nothing but the music track. You know, the music in the chorus, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
The music in the chorus, that's all I'm play this. The music in the chorus, everything else you play, you know what I'm saying? When they bring that shit back, guess what? All that other rapping over there, they're gonna show the real rappers versus the fake rapper, because the fake rappers ain't gonna be, because they ain't gonna remember shit.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta actually do the work too. Like, when you come in and you're rapping over your own music, you gotta know when to take the breaths. You gotta put in the work. You can't just be like, oh, I'm about to rap this song I did in the studio. Like, you gotta actually know when you're gonna take your breaths. You actually gotta know, am I gonna be winded? Because that should be embarrassing. Like, oh, I thought I was about to just hop on the stage and perform. Like, no, you better be running or something. Like,
from the wrestlers to the rappers on this show to the comedians, we have so much strong talent. I mean, we're representing what's going on in this city, you know, and we're gonna bring that energy. This is not gonna be some, you know, that was a pretty good show. This can be, I need to jump on board with this show right here. These guys feel it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, there's other locations in Florida too that's coming too, because right now it's Hudson. We're looking to bring it to I'm saying we, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say we, it don't matter. But we're gonna bring it to the Joke Joint in Summerfield. So it's going up there, Alex Toto place. So you know, Hawks is in there, you know what I'm saying? My boy, you know what I'm saying, Coach asked me, hey, you know some places, and you know, me and Alex at the Joke Joint, you know, he part of the Four Horsemen of wrestling. Comedy also. Yeah. So you know, he's the original Four Horsemen of comedy. He's one of the originals. So he got
shout out to Alex. Yeah, he's got it going on down there. You know.
Yeah. So y'all check that place out, Alex. The Joke Joint it's in Summerfield, Florida. You know, some shows, like I think the Friday shows is free, but you know what I'm saying, free. But 2 drink minimum.
Right.
So guess what?
He even has the comedy bus too. I believe he does the comedy bus too, so that he could pick you up from airports and take you from Orlando to Tampa, St. Pete, all the areas, and they do karaoke. I think they even have little drink specials going on with that too. So yeah, he got a lot going on. It's good to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember in the beginning of my music, you know, like a lot of times I was performing at like the after parties for a lot of the comedy shows, you know, and to be able to like, you know, to meet everyone and now like to see us all involved, you know, just for this event, you know, it's good. It's awesome. It's awesome for all of us to be together for this.
It's like a family reunion type of thing going on right now, you know, because people that you ain't seen in a while and all that. So It's gonna be some people that we ain't seen in a while, and that, you know what I'm saying. And it's just like a family reunion. So yeah, and like I said, y'all check up Alex the Soto place, the joke joint, and hey, you gonna get it. He got some funny ass motherfuckers come there. He have the wrestler coming out there. He have midget wrestling. Oh my bad, small people wrestling.
What do they call
Yeah.
it?
Midget wrestling.
They call it midget.
I don't know.
Micro.
Oh, Michael. Okay.
Micro.
Micro.
Oh, I
Micro-
like the
micro
sound of that.
wrestling.
That's dope. Like,
Yeah.
because nobody feelings
Micro
get hurt.
wrestling.
Okay, fuck it. You micro wrestling.
But this the thing about is that you can't hurt nobody's feeling, but these same motherfuckers be trying to hurt your feelings.
They
You
will.
get what I'm saying?
Oh,
They be
yeah,
coming to
no,
try to hurt
yeah,
my
they-
feelings.
yeah.
I shoot the shit out of
They're
them.
ruthless, bro. Yeah, they real ruthless.
Yeah, I got. Little,
I've seen Game of
Neighbors,
Thrones.
and they just regular people. Like, I mean, people are people.
Hey, Zoe,
You mean?
I fell off for a quick minute because Coach Pauly, he can't find us. Can you tell me how I can prompt him to find us real quick?
what to speak that shit group?
Tell him to go there.
Yeah,
On Facebook, go to the Facebook page, go to the Facebook group.
yeah, I shared it on the Facebook group.
It's called Speak That Shit. Make sure you spell it correctly, SHYT.
I'm finna tag them.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Like, people going to prison and they say prison make them a man. I guess, like, being around that many men, if you're young-minded, like if you're like a lot of people are, or juvenile, like, you're gonna realize that you're around so many men. You know what I mean? You're not really that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think that they mean. Like, it made me a man because I know my ways. That was like, you know, people will tell you like that's the whole ass shit. Why you doing this? Why you doing like certain things? Like, you know, I'll never talk to my mom like this. Oh, we used to pull these kind of licks. We never did hurt women and children. Like, it's just certain things that, like, I ain't saying it's all. I'm not saying it's all specifics like what I just said exactly, but basically, like, just being around men probably is what makes them feel like, oh, I went to prison and it made me a man. Like, it made me who I am or something like that. You know.
You're right about that very much. It depends how you come out on the other side of it, you know. A man's got to find out if he can make it through it and how he comes out, because only a man knows really what he is on the inside. But it gets exposed in there, you know.
It do.
Yeah.
And you learn lessons too. Like, I learned a lesson in prison. Like if I want to get out on time, like, just stay out of shit. Like, I'm already not an into people shit person on the outside, but you know what I mean? Like, you right there around everybody, so it's easy to get caught up in other people's shit. Like, I'll stay out of everybody's shit.
I'll be honest with you, Annie. I did four years in prison in Texas, from Y2K through 2000 through 9/11, all that. I was in prison, and what I learned, you know, compassion wise, there's dudes in there that have seizures. You know,
Yeah.
When they do, that's a good time to rob them because they can't identify you,
Right.
and you can go through their box real quick and take all their stuff.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah, it's not a funny one though. It sounded like a real one. You know, my monkey had a fucking stroke. We started talking about medical. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, rob them while they're shaking. You know, I'm kidding.
All right, but hey, that's our time.
She was young too. She was
That's-
under 40.
That's our time with celebrity gossip right now. So we're going through our halftime. We still on, LG. Don't go
Okay.
nowhere.
Okay.
We're just going to halftime right now. So we're gonna go halftime, and halftime brought to us by Braid Deluxe Braiding Lounge. You know, she got classes that get in touch with us, info at King's Council ENT.
Braid queen, braid queen.
Hey.
I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touch down and take clients any city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just braid for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemian is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now.
All right. That's Braid Queen by Annie Lowe. Anybody want to catch the show? Go BFam. I don't know what's going on with Facebook because I shared it twice. It's not showing. So go to BFam, www.bfam.com on Facebook, and you can watch the show, or just go to YouTube, Zobo69 Family in the live section and be showing there. All right, so this week, the first start of the new year, we want to talk about these kids. So DC, play one of the videos that I sent you.
We'll scream and I'll kick everything if you don't listen to me. Now take us to the toy aisle.
They're too scared to discipline her.
This is what I deal with. If I don't let her do whatever she wants to do.
Amelia, you can't open that in the store.
I can drink them if I want.
I have to pay for them.
Who cares? She didn't mean it. I will scream and I'll kick everything.
I'm gonna let y'all talk about this first.
Amelia?
Yeah, I'm gonna, what y'all take on it? Then I'll say what's my take on. What y'all taking on this?
Amelia bad as fuck. And what's she gonna do? My thing is like, what's she gonna do? That's my thing. If you scared of something, like you scared of what's gonna happen, like what is Amelia gonna do if we don't comply? Let's just test this out, sis. Like,
what you think about it, Tommy?
Let's see. I don't know. My kids, especially publicly, you know what I'm saying? Like they know a lot better. I mean, I don't have no problem disciplining my kids inside or out of my house. It don't matter what, you know. That's crazy, but I'm the type where you're gonna act dumb, boy. You go sit in the car and get nothing. I ain't gonna sit here and play these little games with you and try to cater to you. I mean, it's, you know, the shout out to that, you know, Denzel Washington with fences, you know. I'm the same way. You know? I ain't here to be your friend, you know. We ain't homies. You know? I don't have to like you, you know. It's my responsibility to take care of you, but I don't have to like you.
Yeah, it's you know why I do all the things I do? Because you like me. Do I like you? I don't have to like you. I did it because that's my job. I do that because that's my job. What you think about LG?
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said halftime, I had to pee, and he takes a minute to put back up, you know. But here I am. So you talking about some little badasses? You talking about little bad kids out in public? Discipline?
We're gonna show this.
Let me tell you something. I could get away with a lot at my house, but when it came to my mama in public.
Now take us to the toy aisle.
They're too scared to discipline her.
This is what I deal with. If I don't let her do whatever she wants to do.
Amelia, you can't open that in the store.
I can drink them if I want.
I have to pay for them.
Who cares? She didn't mean it. I will scream and I'll kick everything.
And but the thing about it is they got a video of this girl. They got another video of this girl.
it's the daddy.
And they got another video of this girl, and this girl is throwing. I think it's wine. I don't know what it is, but she breaking shit in the store and she like spilling it everywhere. And so one of the lady went to go stop and the lady said, "Oh, don't touch it, don't touch it." The lady like, "You don't tell me what the fuck to do." You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop it. And then it was
okay.
The store owner person came and grabbed her, this and that. I'm gonna tell you right now, Miss Lil, what's her name?
Amelia.
Miss Amelia. Your ass getting ready to go to prison at a young age. You ain't gonna be 10 years old. You're gonna be in prison right now. They're locking up 10 and 11-year-olds now.
I'd spank her daddy in front of her.
Her dad need his ass beat.
I'm gonna start with him.
He goes, "Oh, she didn't mean it." That's when you don't hit the kid back. Yo, okay, y'all ain't gotta. Okay, then now it's all about you. Like she didn't mean it. Well, I'm gonna get my lick back, right?
Yeah,
Mister. She didn't mean it.
But it's the thing about it is about respect. Just like Tommy said, in public, I took my kids to Daytona when we was younger. They was younger. Matter of fact, I stayed on 127 at that time. Took the kids to Daytona and messed around in this bike week there. I didn't know it was bike week. We were just riding, going to Orlando bike. So what, we just went to Daytona bike. We went to Daytona, ended up going to Jacksonville, then came back. So we done made a trip, you know what I'm saying? But when we stopped at Daytona, they at the store, they just standing there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. And the store owner said, "They so quiet, they so well behaved. What you do?" I said, "They know better." You know what I'm saying? They know better. You ain't gonna come in here and embarrass me like that and like you spoiled. Oh no, I said they know better. They know better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they were thinking about child abuse at that time or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no child abuse but is like this. You don't come here in the store disrespecting me for one, because if you act like this, that means you don't have no house training. You don't have no house training. You got home training. I don't do this shit. If you don't do this shit at home, you damn sure ain't finna go in the store and do this. And so this girl don't got no home training. Yes, I blame the daddy, because the daddy, you know what I'm saying? Girls, I never put my hands on my daughters except for one, and I had to, and it got us straight. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, my boys, they boys. You know, I give you warning, but at the same time, after that second warning, you already know I'm coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the girls, with the girls, the only thing you gotta do is raise your voice, and you know what I'm saying? They scared anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna break.
That one, you know what I'm saying? I had to get on her because that raising voice didn't mean shit, you know what I'm saying? That raising voice, but at the same time, she's straight though, and that's what you got to do. You got to chastise your kids. You don't chastise your kid, the jail system gonna do it.
Like, you're basically telling her it's okay. That's my thing. Like, what is she learning? What in the situation is teaching her that this is okay behavior? And it showed it right there. The dad is like, oh, she didn't mean it. She didn't mean what exactly? So you keep taking up for her. Then she's so intelligent that they go to jail. They get in from a little bit of trouble, get the hiccups or whatever, end up going to jail, and then turn into a perfect person. Sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Like, that does happen to some people. Like, man, my people handicapped me because really they thought I was watching a TikTok. That's all I do is watch these videos. Okay, you guys, so deal with it. So like, I'm watching a TikTok, and the dude is like, to the autism parents, if your kid has autism, still teach them how to behave, because I learned at a late age. I got tackled by the police, like just from not following directions or some little shit. And he's like, I was capable of learning that shit. I didn't really need to run into the law, like issues with the law, when I'm really not a person that needs to be locked up, you know?
Yeah. And you know, and that's part of the problem too, is, you know, nowadays, you know, they want to use it as an excuse. Oh, you know, my child has ADD, or, you know, my child has this, my child has that. But, you know, Cat Williams said it years back, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know when to sit down and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put on your TV program, or you put on, you know, something to entertain, like, you know how to act right at that point. Like, you don't like you know what's right for wrong. You know, you're making that choice at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the parents' decision on what you're gonna do from that point. And when you let them think that it's okay, they're just gonna continue it on. But that first time you put your foot down, that's it. Like, I just look at my daughters. At times, she knows she do something wrong. I just gotta look at her. You know what I'm saying? And she already, I better step back. You know, that's at a point. I don't have to explain nothing to my daughter. Like, she knows. You know, she goes to my parents' house. Like, even they say, you know, out of all the grandchildren, you know, oh, she's so polite. You know, yes, man, no, man. She knows. Like, she knows that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
If you're not enforcing that, and then, you know, and that's why you got such these youngins now. You know, you go out and they have just no respect for nobody. Nobody knows how to open up a door for nobody no more. You know, like, everything's gone because nothing's being taught no more. It's nowadays it's more of being a friend, you know, a friend to your child than a parent.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yep.
And going off what Tommy's saying right now, everybody blaming the dude. I ain't blaming the dude. You know who I'm blaming? The motherfucking mama, the motherfucker up there filming that shit, because she the one egging that shit on. It don't matter. The one. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Put that camera down.
I blame that woman, and I blame the woman right now, because maybe he can't chastise the child that he wants to, because she gonna be taken up for him, or she gonna be like, oh, well, you know what, maybe she need to do this, or maybe she need to calm down. I blame her. She got, instead of having that motherfucking camera filming her, she needed to be having that motherfucking strap in her hand, in one hand, and damn child in the other hand, tearing her ass up, and let the security camera catch you doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she need to be doing. She need to be tearing that girl ass up. And
right, because just like you said, you know what I'm saying, as a father, you know what I'm saying, like, it's not, you know, it's not good to get physical, you know, with the daughter or the girl, you know, like, you know, we have our strength, you know what I mean, like, that should be the mom stepping in the discipline, you know, that daughter.
That's supposed to be her job. That's a girl.
I feel
Right.
like
Put,
you
She's
can
supposed
give
to
and
do
take
that.
though too. Like,
yeah.
like
Put
some
down the phone and
areas
do your job.
it's gonna be stronger, and then some areas the dad is like gonna be able to. Well, you better listen to your mom. Like he don't even got to do nothing, but they're starting to get to that point where like you know that female like you've been hearing the female talking all day. Like they're gonna need that strong male voice, and it is a difference sometimes.
He can't listen
Like
to.
he's not standing down at all. Like
He can't listen. She can't listen to him.
no, I'm agreeing with you
She
saying
can't.
too, but that's another dynamic.
She can't listen to him if every time he get her straight, the mama's still taking her side.
Man, his little cart riding in Walmart ass ain't trying to get.
He probably did. He probably did before. Now he can't. Amelia ain't gonna do shit now.
So there's an old saying, right? Man rules the world, woman rules the man. But your kids got to be brought up that right way to fill those roles, you know.
Yeah, you're right. And like I said, I agree 100% that. I agree, you know what I'm saying? They say the man, I say, okay, it's his fault, this and that. But I ain't put that on the man. I'm gonna put it on her because she's feminine. Why the hell you filming? Why the hell you filming? You filming? No, I put it on her. I put it 90%. He got 10%. She got 90%. She filming this. Instead of filming this, she's supposed to be chastising this girl.
Right.
Take her in the bathroom and tell her, no. Don't be doing this shit for TikToks and likes and shit.
She's so
like
old.
that.
I ain't even going to the bathroom. I'm about to stop the music in the store. About to stop. Everybody about to stop and be staring. Like we just gonna hold up, Amelia. Like we gotta stop this shit right motherfucking here. Like that's all it takes.
Right.
Like that's what she need. And
It's gonna be a whole nother show on that camera.
Not on camera, but like just in general. Like the fact she's acting like this, it's what they're permitting, it's what they're cultivating, it's what they're okay with. Like that's what they want her to do. But to me, it's dreadfully scary to think of how others would react to my child if this was it. Like that's scary to me. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm looking at you, Amelia, like somebody will knock you the fuck out. Like let me straighten you because you can't be living life like that.
Like I always say,
I just don't understand how you can't be embarrassed.
The shit out of you.
Fuck them kids. Like I said, fuck them kids.
Fuck them
You
kids.
sit up there,
Right.
man. I'm telling you right
Amen.
now, I don't like kids. I don't like kids. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like kids.
Yeah.
I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I love
What
kids.
people say and smack her
No,
ass.
don't get me wrong. I love kids, but at the same time, when they start acting up, I'm like, fuck them kids for real. Because the thing about it is I done had to chastise different people's kids in my house. And you say you chastise, yeah, they don't come to my house with that. And then one of them was my god brother. He had his kids in the house at one time. And you know, the kids running down the stairs, I said about 3-4 years old. I said, don't have them kids running down the stairs, it's dangerous. You get what I'm saying? He's sitting up there, he's scared to say something because the woman don't want him to say this and that. You know what I'm saying? So boom. They went down and said, look here, y'all go down the stairs again, I'm gonna spank you. I treat them just like I treat my kids. And they boys, they weren't girls, they boys. Now I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
They went to do it. Oh boy, the mama had a look on her face like he's back there smiling. He laughed because I'm doing something he's supposed to be doing. But guess
He's
what?
like, finally, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, finally somebody.
Yeah, I couldn't even be around it. Like, I'm not gonna be around you if you don't try to control your kids. Like, I don't want to be around that dumbass.
That's what I'm saying. You don't take your kids to somebody else's house and they running around jumping on the fucking sofa and all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta control your own kids.
Hell no.
It's a part of your appearance. Like,
I said, hell no. I'm going back to when I was a kid. Like I said, if I embarrassed my parents outside of the house, I was dead meat. I've got spanked by the entire family before. They got in a line with a belt. I ain't even kidding. You know, they don't play that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, we just gotta listen to our parents because, like, my mom pointed it out. One day, she had a lady come over and she was like selling makeup or something, doing, you know, it was doing like female stuff, and she brought her daughter with her, and her daughter's like, kind of like discovering our house, and like she found the hula hoop. Like we had a big house or whatever. She found the hula hoop, so she's like in our living room hula hooping, and my mom is sitting there. She's sitting there, wipe it upward, and like when the lady left, my mom was like, "Whoo!" Like. That little girl was so bad. And I didn't get it at the time, but I get it now. Like, sit the fuck down. Like, if we went somewhere, my mom probably be like, you all sit over there. Like, sit down, play with your fucking tablet or something. Like, it's certain things you just don't do, you know?
Well, I think the truth, you're right. I think the truth of it too is when we get older and we become adults, we realize how hard it is to spend that extra money. So when we're out in public with kids, we don't need to be embarrassed while we're spending extra money, man.
I was bad. I ain't.
Oh, what you mean? Like we in the store already?
I was bad.
I mean, like, hey, I'm spending money on you, and now you want to act like an asshole? Why? No.
And
No.
like I said, I was bad. I ain't gonna lie, I was bad. I know I was bad.
Me too.
Yeah, but guess what though? I know when to be bad and when not to be bad. You know what I'm saying? I used to always go to the dog tracker, like I said on the show last week. You know what I'm saying? It was Dusty Rose, them. I always, I met Dusty Rose and all of them, and they stayed at the dog track.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I know when my mama took her to the dog track. Oh, I know how to act. You get what I'm saying? You know how to act in public. I was bad, but no, in the public, I was bad, like at home bad. I wasn't public bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It's a different
type of ass whooping. That's a different type of ass whooping when you get that being bad at home ass whooping, and you get that being bad in the public ass whooping. It's two different ass whooping.
Big difference.
All that want to know.
But it's still boiled down
it's
to
like
home
going,
training.
It's like going to state prison. Or going to put it this way, it's like going to a correctional institution, which all we got in Florida, correctional institution, or it's like going to prison, because we only got one prison in Florida, and that prison right there is you got to get down. This is the baddest of the baddest there. You may not make it out of there, Stark, and over there, Stark, Rafer.
Yeah.
Rafer.
Yeah. What you saying?
What was that saying?
I don't know. But anyway,
that it boils down to home training. Like at the end of the day, it just matters of like, does your child listen to you? Like I could go somewhere, kids dressed like they look cute and everything, but when one of them get to being a kid, because kids are kids, then they do kid shit. And you tell them sit down, like that's the important part. Like, she probably told the little girl, all right, you're doing a lot, honey, sit down. And the little girl was just on her own shit. Like the kid didn't listen. So yes, that's the child.
Yeah. Me and Michelle were talking about that the other night.
Bad, but she's not listening. She's doing too much.
Michelle was like, how is it some of these moms out there be dressed to the nines, but they got some dirty ass kids and some fucked up outfits.
Yeah.
Why are you doing your kid like that? Share the wealth. Have them looking nice. That way they develop respect. That way they know how to look good for themselves.
Yeah.
But though I seen that a lot. Before my other job, I used to work at an apartment complex, so I dealt with a lot of evictions and trash outs and move outs and stuff like that. That's one of the most heartbreaking things that I used to see in that was going to some of these apartments and you could see you go into the parents' room and you can see everything's just cleared out. There's nothing there, but you go in these kids' rooms, and there's the toys, there's the kids' clothes, there's the kids' shoes. Like you made sure that you took off with your Air Forces and Jordan. What does this kid even have to try to get through the day knowing they don't even have a home, like no toy, nothing to go with them. But you make sure that you get everything that you need out of there.
Yeah, of course.
Right. It's crazy. It's
at the evictions, like when they were leaving, they would just leave the kids stuff like, the baby shit.
Yeah. You got a specific, you got 7, you got 7 days, you can either collect your stuff. If it's not out by that 7 days, then all your stuff gets thrown basically outside the property. But everybody knows it because they see the truck coming with all the furniture and everything. So you literally have cars following these trucks, with your personal belongings that have to go outside the property. And at that point, we don't have no control if this person or that person is going through these belongings, see something they like, what I'm saying? So if you're not even there, you could lose out on things that you spent your whole life trying to earn and develop, and it's gone. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I bet, bro. Yeah, damn.
All right, but we want to play this other video. It's pertaining to the same subject, but I want to play this second video, and we're gonna talk about this one too. But it pertains to the same thing. But this is how your kids gonna get.
I will scream and I will kick everything if you don't listen.
Now
take us to the toy aisle.
They're too scared to discipline.
You little snap.
It'll come. We're gonna play the second. When we'll talk about it. But this other video we're gonna show is
that we don't talk about enough. And I don't want to hear any judgment from moms. because I'm a kind, gentle person. And I never even talked back to my mom growing up, and if I ever did, oh my gosh, my kids beat me up. They beat me up. My 7 and my 5-year-old beat me. Today I was kicked in the chest, slapped in the face, and punched in the jaw for trying to get pants on a kid to go to school. The issue is there was no discipline we're allowed to give back. I've tried timeouts. I've tried taking things away. I've tried removing all the screens from the house. I've tried taking away privileges. I've tried taking away extracurriculars. I've tried reasoning with them. I've tried putting in their rooms and taking everything out. I have tried reward systems.
But you know what you didn't try? Whooping their ass.
Don't make fun of her.
But you know what though? Like, honestly, I see a whole different situation with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I see a whole different situation with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, you know, like that seems like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a single mother in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least the other video, you see there's a father present. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't look like there seems to be a father present, you know, on that one where her crying to help, you know, like she's struggling as it is, you know, and fighting with these kids. There's, you know, there's no family, you know, there's no father, you know, model there at that time, you know, so, you know, it sucks, but you know, at the same time, you know, you got to find some sort of, you know, some sort of way, you know, to discipline these kids, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tommy, but she also needs like a cheeseburger and some sunlight. I mean, my goddamn, how's she gonna fight back when she's on the verge of death?
That's what I'm saying. That's a cry for help. You look at her, she's small, she can't defend herself.
She's on the edge, brother.
Don't you be mad when you hungry? Like you be about to cry. No, for real. You be like, oh, I'm like dealing with this right now. Like,
right. She could be one of them struggling, you know, single mothers, you know, that's gotta share that, you know, gotta split that $5 bundle with the family. You know, she might be only getting that half a cheeseburger, you know, to make sure the other kids.
I can understand that. I can understand that, but at the same time, she talking about she rewarding them for being bad. She rewarding them for beating her ass.
Right.
No, she need to turn that shit around and beat their ass. That's
right.
all I'm saying. You need to start swinging on that. I guarantee she swing on one good
time.
Right,
that's not gonna work.
It's gonna take a week. It's gonna take a week of beating their ass, right?
For sure.
It's gonna take a week of beating their ass before they realize that she's serious.
Right.
The first time she beat that, they're gonna be like, nah, this ain't happening.
Right. If you don't hit me again, I'll get you your favorite toy. Well, guess what? I'm gonna hit you even harder next time because I want a better toy.
Yeah. you got me this motherfucking what you call that game?
Then they be going back in the room. Look, they go back in the bedroom, telling each other what move they did on her.
What you call it?
Right.
They did the Tommy Burnz on her ass.
Right. She'd have seen it, Billy. I had him in the headlock.
Okay, the Wii. She got him a Wii for Christmas. So they beat her ass. They said, now you better go back there and get me a PS5. And that's what's out now, PS5.
Right.
Yeah, you better go out there and get me a PS5.
It better be a 5. Because they're going to beat her ass again. If it's
that's probably how it started. You know what I'm saying? I see the Wii now. Where's the game?
Yeah.
I got a comment about this lady.
I told you I wanted a bundle.
Yeah.
I can respect this video more because the way that she's in the bathroom, like so many people can relate to that. I feel like I can relate to burnout, and that's all that is with her being in the bathroom. But when she's saying like they're kicking her and hitting her, I know that that's a controversial topic, but this is basically what happens when we don't have that family structure. You don't have that support. Like everybody don't have somebody to ask. Like so many females take it for granted, and they be like, oh, well, yeah, I went to school and I got my bachelor's and then I got my, what's that next one called? The masters and all of this different shit. Like people really live these lives and they think that it's been that easy for everybody. Like some people don't even have nobody to ask advice to. Like you don't know, you're not born knowing how to, just because you had kids don't mean you know how to discipline kids. Don't mean you know how to do what is it called? Not manipulation. It's psychology. Like raising kids is a lot of psychology for real. And it's a lot of game. Like you can get game from older women and shit. You know what I mean? So like it's a part of what's going on is we're not a community anymore. Like motherfuckers crying in the bathroom by themselves, like gotta go take a break in the bathroom by themselves instead of having like a granny or a neighbor right there. Like girl. You know, it's why because we're on our phones. We're not talking to our neighbor.
I don't want to talk to my neighbors
She
anyway.
And she'll tell the little boy, you shouldn't be talking to your mom like that. That's real talk, though. We just don't have that. Like everybody just doesn't have that.
I talked to two.
That's what I feel like is missing. Like it's a her problem too,
I
but it's not her fault.
Well, you know, they've always said it. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village to raise a kid. You know, and we that's what we're lacking now is you know that community, that village of everyone, you know, coming around to look out. You know, it's you know kids. We've all been kids. You know, we know how to get around. You know, it's two eyes ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know, you always had that extra set of eyes, and that's what helped raise a lot of these kids out here. Because even when they were outside of their own homes, there was always somebody watching them to say, no, we're not doing this. And that, you know, you get put in check real quick. We don't have that no more.
A lot of people don't agree with me, but a lot of people do. But back in the day, right? I'm just speaking on men right now. If you were a little nerdy motherfucker or whatever, or acting weird, you got your ass beat. That was the way it was. And then guess what? Those dudes have $5-6 million, and they're the CEO of a company right now because they hated us so bad that they wanted to get even the right way, the best way they knew. But the ass beating days are gone, right? And really. I'm not trying to promote bullying, but we've all been bullied one way or another.
Either that or they became cops.
That's what I'm saying. You better learn how to fight. Because, like I said, when I growing up, I want to say I was bullied, but then all of us was bullied. You know what I'm saying? You get bullied.
At some point.
But the thing about it is to teach you to be strong. It's gonna make you weak. It's gonna make you strong.
Yeah, it's gonna make a break.
When I moved out there to the hood, and I came from over there off of 29th in Columbus, Ponce Leon area, Central Park. I done stayed all over Jackson Heights. You know what I'm saying? So when I go up there to the hood, and as soon as I'm in there, first quarter, I'm fighting somebody. Don't know why I'm fighting. On first quarter, I'm fighting somebody because, you know, I'm the new cat in there and I'm small. I'm very small, but I was strong. And I'm like, come on, man, I got beat up by the best. What the hell y'all got over here? You get what I'm saying? I got beat up by the OG. I got beat up by the best. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen these cats. I got the military. Okay, so now I'm growing. So now we about the same size. They're older than me. We about the same size, but I'm stronger than them. And they like, you know what I'm saying? They tell me like, and they call me young blood though. You know what I'm saying? Young blood. You know why we did that? We make you ready for the streets. We make you ready. We stayed in the projects then. You know what I'm saying? They making me ready for the next episode. Cause you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to protect yourself. I got a family. When I say family, I had brothers and sisters I had to look out though. You know, and I was a protector of my family. I was a protector of that family. After my mama divorced my stepfather, which I'm glad she did, that motherfucker. He better be glad he got killed before I got the military because he was on my list. I ain't gonna lie about that. That motherfucker was on my list. Oh yeah. He was on my list at 9 years old. He went to prison and got out, went to prison again. I went to the Army. Now, boom, Uncle Sam done taught me some shit. Ooh, Lord, boy. And I'm like, okay, I got the motherfucker gonna take it out on. I got out number I got out looking for him. He died. They say he got killed in prison. Okay, I was looking for his ass. Oh, I gotta get some payback for him. But anyway, after that motherfucker right there, I was the leader of my family. Ain't nobody else gonna come in this house and they ain't gonna sit up there and be mistreating me or my brothers and sisters. And that's how it was.
Well, see, that's the thing a lot of people don't realize, you know, about bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like, with bullies, you know, like tough guys don't pick on tough guys because, you know, it's going to end up being a casualty. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to try to go after that weaker link, you know, so that you have that, you know, that one above. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be at the bottom of the barrel. So you're going to find out one person that's weaker than you. And, you know, and in some cases, it may only just be that one person that's weaker than you. And so, you know, you're going to go after that person continuously because at the end of the day, like there's somebody at the end of the day that's picking on you, you know. So, you know, they fighting for it, and it's crazy. But you know,
all the heroes and badasses,
it's gonna make or break you if you're not defending against these bullies and people that are picking on you, and you're not finding that way to get up on them. Then, you know, you're gonna continue to live your life that way. You're gonna let people walk all over you. Anybody, you know, they're gonna get what they want from you and ditch you because you know you showing signs of weakness.
Whether you're a man or a woman or anything in between, we all got to look at ourselves in the mirror, and we got to either live with or hate what we see. And that's all about the decisions we make and who we emulate ourselves as a man or woman, you know. But at the end of the day, that's you in the mirror, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
And I'm gonna apologize again for those trying to get on. Know why Facebook is not letting me share this to the podcast. I might try to share it to my page and share it to Speak That Shit is not sharing. I don't know why it's doing that. So maybe they're mad at me. I don't know. But anyway, we got this wrestling event all week long, all month long. We're gonna have some wrestlers from the from what is NWC NCW.
NCW, Neck Dog Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, we're gonna have some entertainers coming on the show each Thursday. The show is the 25th in Hudson, Florida. So we just, you know what I'm saying. And like I say, we gotta apologize because it's not sharing, and I don't know why it's not sharing. And I say that because we're speaking of fighting, so that's what, you know. So I want to bring that in, slip that in right there. You know, so
Too real for TV, brother.
Yeah. So, but anyway, but like I said about this lady right here, she cried. She's doing a cry for help. But I'm gonna tell you what she need to watch out for. This is the truth.
She really need help though. Like she really asking. Like I've tried this, I've tried that. That's what I'm hearing. Like I've tried this, I've tried that. Like nobody, you're not getting no advice. And basically, the advice that you need is beat their ass. But look, she's the type of person she's gonna feel bad. She need a support system to be like, look, they gonna live, girl. You know, if they need to get a spanking, then look, they're gonna live.
No, they beating their ass. They need a beating. They don't need no spanking.
You don't call it that.
They don't pass the spanking stage. That spanking. Look at her. Like, what the hell? That spanking stage. Gone.
Well, beat them and call it. Say it was a spanking. Damn it. So they know what to say.
It's time to bring out the foreign objects. You gotta get them branches.
So they know what to say.
That wooden spoon.
Your eye, Billy.
Well, you don't hit them in the face now. You don't do that. You don't hit them in the face. You know, body blows. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get you gotta get that old ping pong paddle with that rubber ball and the string. You know.
Yeah. The holes drilled through them.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna tell you, when I was going to school and some shit like that happened, I don't know if y'all they probably quit this before you went to school, Tommy. You and Anna went to school or whatever, but they used to have a paddle.
With the paddle, I just missed that era. Just missed it.
We had paddles at Hawthorne Elementary in East St. Louis, Illinois, when I was in kindergarten, and I did get paddle, and my cousins got plenty of paddles, and I feel like it's unconstitutional, and we should be able to go back and hit them teachers back.
I had a paddle.
Yes.
It was a paddle.
Vote for me for Miss Florida.
It was a paddle about this big, this long, about this thick. And it had holes in it.
Holes in it, vents.
Yeah, holes in it.
In Houston, they called them SWATs.
Man, Mr. Strickland, I got paddle. I got paddle all the way up into the 9th grade. I was going to Dowdell, and I got paddle. I'm in the 9th grade, and I got a paddle. And that was the last time. When I went to 10th grade, they stopped it. But I got it. Yeah, but every grade I went to, I got paddle. And I just don't think I deserved all those paddles. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I deserved it. But the worst one was Mr. Strickland. Mr. Strickland in the 6th grade. And I remember his name. Out of all the teachers, I remember Mr. Strickland's name. He pulled that loop up on your britches in the back. And he'd yank it up like he giving you a wedgie. Ooh. And then he go like he coming from Kentucky with that shit. Wow. Oh, shit.
Hey.
Yeah, I wasn't bad for at least 2 weeks then. So they didn't believe in suspending you then. I didn't get it wasn't no suspension then. When I got in 10th grade, that's when they started doing the suspending, in school and ISS and all that shit. And you got to stay out of school and
I got suspended a lot. I got suspended every year for getting in fights.
But yeah, there was that. But at the same time, we were respectful. We didn't bring that shit home to our mamas. We didn't bring my mama was a single mama. So with this lady crying, all that, that's why, you know what I'm saying? No, do I have sympathy a little bit? I don't have full sympathy for her because she used to do like my mama and beat their ass.
Right.
And that's what she got to do. You got to stand your ground. A child, I'm gonna tell you something about kids.
They think she's.
I'm gonna tell you about kids. They make things it's soft because she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. If she did what she do, like I said, it take a week worth of ass whooping. I guarantee them kids gonna be all right. Because then they know they can't do nothing with the mama no more. The mama gonna sit up there. I'm gonna tell you a story. It's a true story. Me and my brother, my older brother, real big. I used to beat his ass, tear his ass up. Right? Always small. He's always been bigger than me. I used to tear his ass up, right? I'm 9 years old. No, I'm 8 years old. He's 9 years old. He got hit by a car. Boom. He got hit by a car. Went to the hospital, stayed overnight. He came home the next day. I went and started a fight with him. He beat my ass. So I said, okay, this, you know what I'm saying? This is one of them fluke type shit. So a couple of days later, I went at him again. Same thing. He whooped my ass. I couldn't whoop him no more sense. So I stopped, you know what I'm saying? I stopped fucking with him like that, you know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is she put a whooping on them. The first time they ain't gonna believe it. But after a while, they're gonna believe, like, you know what, I gotta stop this because she mean business, you know?
And they probably love her. Like, kids need discipline. Like, they probably could just show a sweeter side if she catch them young enough and get them out of that shit. Like, you should not be hitting your mom. Like, you should have already got popped for that at 2 years old. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say like, you know, was a single mom, but I grew up in the military. My dad was in the Navy, you know, so 9 months out of the year he was gone. You know, so my mom for the most part had to take control of, you know, situation. Me and my brother, we used to fight all the time. You know, and I remember, you know, one time she even, you know, cracked our heads together just like a wrestling match, cracked both of our heads together. You know, and my brother was smart enough to put his head a little down, so he got that last hit and, you know, got to split the eyebrow open. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we still did get disciplined.
Right.
You know?
they said kids that fight with each other, it's because they feel safe with you. You know what I mean? Because if they did not feel safe wherever they were at, they would kind of be trying to protect each other. And
we were getting fist fights in the house, and we get sent to our rooms. Now we shared a room. You know, we always had to share rooms. So when we got sent to the room, we got sent to the room together. You know, so I remember one time I was on the top bunk. I was like, I'm finally gonna get this fool. You know, I done got in trouble for whooping his ass. Now, you know, he's sitting there watching cartoons. I was like, oh, I'm finna get him. You know, I got my arm down from the top bunk. And I'm about to grab his head, you know, so I get that little sucker punch in, and I don't know if he felt my arm or what, but he grabbed my wrist, and this is my younger brother, grabbed my wrist and flung me from that damn top bunk. I landed straight on my face, popped my lip.
I'm so glad we was girls. We did not fight with each other. Like, I was a tomboy though. Like, I'm the tomboy out there, but I grew up in the house with girls.
I blame Honey Boo Boo and Mama June. They done made worthless motherfuckers feel like they could be stars out there.
But think about it.
Honey Boo Boo was cute though. Like, they banked on Honey Boo Boo. They
of course.
They rolled her till the wheels fell off, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
then Mama June got the makeover. Wait a minute, she got the makeover and shit. Miss, you know who we talking about? She had all them chins.
But then she picked the weight right back up.
Whatever happened to that girl? Cash Me Outside.
Oh, Cash Me Outside.
Started changing.
That girl's a millionaire, man.
Yeah.
But all her boyfriend is. Boyfriend is. She worked under her boyfriend, bro. Like,
oh, okay.
So no wonder.
Trafficking and
I think she charged her like $100,000 for a feature.
Yeah. So no wonder these kids are acting like that because she was a misfit. Remember, she was outside and all that shit, and now she's a millionaire. She messing with a millionaire, whatever. That's what these kids see now.
She gave her boyfriend $1 million.
That's what they saying. She gave him $1 million.
He set up her OnlyFans, and
I'm asking that she gave him $1 million.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like Krishan and Blueface.
Okay, well, she's stupid too. So, okay, she should have paid attention in school because you gave somebody, your boyfriend, $1 million that you did. But all I'm saying, what I'm saying is sometimes this is when all that shit started turning because you had girls and kids, not girls, but kids, badass kids on Sally Raphael, all them damn shows right there like her. And they was on this show. Now look at them, they making money. They making money. So these kids like that, I don't have to do this. I don't have to go to school. I'm gonna still make money. I don't have to do this, I'm still making money, you know?
I don't think she's role model. People see that as a well, you know, when you're young, people like anything that's cute, like especially little girls.
I blame MTV for that. When they stopped doing music and all this reality TV, it ruined everything. You know, teen moms and everything. Now you got 13, 14-year-old girls getting pregnant because they think it's the cool thing. Now, I'm gonna be I get to be a mom in high school. Like, no, ain't nothing cute. You know, ain't shit cute about that.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what they're seeing on TV now. Look at all these girls making millions of dollars and they're famous now because, you know what I'm saying, that they became teenage mothers.
Mm-hmm. And they put their business in the streets. And the thing about it, what you don't realize is once your business is in the streets, it's gonna stay in the street until the street don't hear it no more. Then when the street want to come back and bring it back up again, guess what? It's gonna come back up because you put your business in the street. Oh, why are they still talking about this? Why are they still talking about it? Because you put it in the street. So guess what? It's in the street, and the streets are social media.
Yeah, it don't matter even 30, 40 years down the road. They're gonna remember that one fucked up thing you did.
Yep. So my thing is, but like I was saying about this lady though, right? She got to be careful though. She got to be careful. The reason I say she got to be careful because the next man, because she don't even on social media crying about these damn badass kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she gonna get a man.
Mm-hmm.
Next time that man that come in the house, she got to be careful about what man she bring in the house because now that man got an excuse to tear them kids' asses up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this, I'm being for real about this. She got to be careful who she gonna bring around them kids because them kids bad and she know them, and he know them kids bad. That's when abuse starts. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Don't make his kids, or he don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make his kids, he don't give a fuck. He think, and then she gonna be looking like, oh, he just helping me out. He just helping me out. No, he's abusing them kids. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why she got to handle this herself. She got to handle it, or get your brother, get your uncle, get somebody in your family.
Right.
Somebody in your family that you trust. Get your grandma. Your grandma's from the woods somewhere. Get her to come around.
Complicated. Like it's everything we said, but at the same time, it's just a matter of like shit gotta get real. Okay.
Yeah.
Just that's what any fucking child. Shit gotta get real.
It is.
So they don't think it's too real with all this kicking and punching and hitting and kicking and punching and hitting and it's not real because they're not feeling it. They don't know what it feels like to get smacked back. They don't know what it feels like to be in trouble. Like I'm really sitting in this room and I just got popped and I really can't get up. And if I go to the door, she's a little stronger than me. Like she really keep throwing me back in this room. Like you gotta establish some type of control. And that's all I gotta say. Like she gotta establish some type of control as far as just teaching them. Like that is real. Like when you hit me, this shit is real. Like I gotta teach you pain, baby. Like what's up?
And the thing about it is, like I'm saying right now, what the thing about it is, women do this shit. And I ain't saying all women, but a lot of women, they do this because they got a soft heart. They got this emotion. Once you start something, you got to keep up with it. You can't do it 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, and then the next week is back to the same thing. You got to be consistent and stay that way.
But you don't want to become an abuser too.
You're
so
not
like,
abusing
what if she really upset because she tried everything? Like she ain't want to say, like I tried spanking them. They grabbed the belt and whipped my ass. Like
these kids 6, 5, what's that? 5 and 7 or 3 and 5 or whatever.
Man, them motherfuckers are big. They're almost bigger than her.
And they kicking her and stuff. No, what I'm saying is you got to stay. Ain't no such thing as what if you abuse? You're not abusing them. If they do right, they won't get no whooping. You don't just whoop them firsthand. You don't give them. You don't do it firsthand. You give them. You don't soon they do that. Blah, blah, blah. You don't do it like that. You don't do it like that. You give them a chance. You give them a chance. Okay, you did this. You're gonna go on punishment first. You're gonna punishment. They start bucking. They come in and try to hit her. If they try to hit her, you got all right. This Florida, stay in your ground. No shit. Florida, stay in your ground. And stay in your ground mean against y'all little damn badass children too. So if I go out there outside and shit, and one of y'all 5-year-olds come up to me with that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come up to me, I fear for my knees. I'm gonna beat y'all ass.
See, my son, you have to fuck with him. Like once you fuck with him, he wasn't gonna stop playing. Like he gonna keep going and fucking with you. You should never fuck with him. But like,
It's
you
a
know,
difference
like,
between playing and being for real. And I'm just
but
saying, with
kids
this lady,
don't fucking stop. Like that should be annoying.
yeah, but it don't matter about the playing. Playing is okay. But these kids got this lady crying in the
Have you ever got
bathroom.
hit by a kid and it hurt?
These kids got this lady crying in the bathroom. These kids got this lady crying in the bathroom. What she need to do, just like I said, what she need to do, she need to start some discipline, but she got to keep with that discipline. She can't stop that discipline. She got to keep that discipline. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. 10 years from now, they got to remember, like, oh, mom don't play that shit. You can't be their friend. Just like Tommy, I think Tommy said that. You don't have to be don't be your children's friend.
The old girl even said it in the video. She said, I never raised my voice to my mom. And if I ever did, oh my God, like she don't even remember. She got hit so hard. She don't even remember what happened, why she don't play with her mom. Like, it was like, oh, I never thought about talking to my mom like that, you know? It's a big thing about gentle parenting right now. Everybody wants the gentle parent. It works for some kids. It's not for all kids. And like harsh speech or spanking is not like, it's all like measure just like a prescription, you know, it's just like a prescription. Like you need whatever you need at the same time being fair toward the siblings, like on the same kind of scale. Everybody don't need the same thing. Like even a kid that's being violent, like we just don't know.
Let's go. What she need to do is go to church, go to a real church. Not no church that just want her money. She go to church. That Bible gonna tell her what to do.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all in Proverbs.
Spirit of gospel.
It's all the Proverbs, and it is a verse on there. And I'm paraphrasing it. There's a verse on there saying, "You ain't gonna kill him. He ain't gonna die." Chastise your child. He ain't gonna die.
But guess what? Your ass gonna die if you keep going to that bathroom every night crying and stuff. Because guess what? You're doing a job, and your job is raising children. And what you're doing when you're in the bathroom is maybe not doing a great job at that moment. I'm not saying that you don't do a good job outside of the bathroom or in life, but in that moment when you're trying to figure out what you should do in the situation, like you gotta realize who you are, stand in your power. And I mean, the social media really ain't the ones to reach out to. I can't talk shit because I talk to social media, but we don't have to answer.
We're gonna get ready to wrap this up. So we're gonna give our last thought. We're gonna give our last thoughts on this situation. Lawrence, what's up? Tell them your last thought. Give the ladies that having trouble with their kids advice. What you got to say?
I'll put it like this, right? Get your kids involved and show them that you appreciate them getting involved. And also, you got to remember, kids, they don't just look at you. They look down the timeline of the family. They see how the mother is with the grandmother, how the grandfather treats them. Do you get what I'm saying? When we grow up, we may idolize our parents at first, but then we also look at how our parents are compared to other family members. And that's where the respect thing comes in, you know?
Grandma's always
all right. And Tommy, what's your thoughts on this? Or you know what I'm saying? Give your advice.
Right, you know, just if you know single mothers out there, you know, if you don't have a brother or older, you know, male role model around, you know, try to get these kids involved, even in sports, especially for the young boys that you're trying to raise. You know, get them involved in these sports and, you know, karate and all this good stuff, because, you know, you're gonna not only learn yourself discipline, but you have that male role model, you know, that's gonna take that kid to the side, you know, and help build, you know. So, you know, find that help, you know. Don't just let these kids get away with everything, you know. Just if you need help, find it. Like, do what you need to do to raise these kids right, because like this is our future, you know. And it's getting, you know, it's getting bad, you know. It's getting real bad now, you know, with the way these kids are being raised and brought up now. You know, so like we all need to come together and, you know, start raising these kids together, you know. Single parents, you know, single mothers, you know, hang out with other single mothers, you know, learn from them, you know. They may be a little stronger in some of these, you know, some of these parts that you're weak at, you know, that can help you with. And you may be stronger in some areas where they may be weak in that, you know. So, you know, work together and just, you know, let's raise these kids right.
All right. And my thing about it too, and I agree with both of y'all. Well, here go Ann. I'm gonna say mine's last. Go ahead, Ann. What's your What's your thoughts?
Well, like I said already, I just think that it takes a village to raise a child, and we don't have that no more. And we also just don't have that for mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much that's different about the world. Not saying that the world was just so much better once upon a time or anything like that. It's just that we changing and evolving, and we got to learn how to evolve with the times. Like Lawrence just said, like everything he said was true about like the generations. You know what I mean? How we relate to one another. So we just have to find a way to do whatever works for you. You know what I mean? You got to find a way to do whatever works for that child. Like really pray on it. Really like that's why I respect this lady, is because the way she was asking, she's really asking. So like she really doesn't need to talk to a professional. Like social media ain't the ones. Even listening to us, like the answer is to go to a therapist. Maybe that therapist, she might just need to hear that she's doing a good job. You know what I mean? Like you might need to hear some positive stuff so that you can have the mind frame to be like, you know what? I need to teach this kid that I won't tolerate this and I won't tolerate that and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Because you feel like a failure. Like I did everything for you. Why the hell did you just kick at me? You know, and that's what moms go through.
All right. My thoughts of it, like I said, I agree with everybody, but like I'm saying right now, she said her mother used to do this. She can't do this with her mother, this and that. Bring your mother around there. Let your mother handle the situation. Let your mother handle the situation. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Your mother, you said your mother did this. Your mother did that. Bring your mother. Let your mother handle what's going on. Let your grandma. But the thing it is, and this is why I say it's her fault. That's why I say it was her fault. Because I guarantee her mama said, let me handle it. Let me do it. Let me do it. She's like, no, I don't want you to do it because when you did it to me, I ain't feel this way. I felt that you shouldn't have did this. And I'm not saying this happened, but to me, if you sit up there crying about this and you say your neighbor said this and you're not taking nobody's advice and you're not doing this and doing that, that's on you. You deserve everything you get, mama.
But that's the thing I feel about support.
Hold on. Let me finish. Everybody said this. Let me finish mine. The thing about it is just like I say, the mother needs to be there. The daughter, I mean you got the neighbor, and you're not taking their advice, then it might be on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. It might be on you. You got to change. Listen to what some people say now. So we thank y'all for joining us tonight. So we're gonna give us shots out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with Tommy Burnz. You give your shots out where they can find you, what you got going on.
Just Google me, Tommy Burnz. All social media platforms, all social media, all music platforms. It's all Tommy Burnz. Simple. Shout out to NCW. Shout outs to Circle S Barbecue. Shout outs to all of our sponsors. Shout out to Greenhawk Studios. Shout outs to King Castle Entertainment, you know, keeping me going. And shout outs to the whole Tampa area, you know what I'm saying? We here, so.
And shoot that location again for the wrestling match.
That location is 14630 US Highway 19, Hudson, Florida. The doors do open at 6 p.m. and bell time is at 7. So I would advise you to definitely get there a little earlier. You know, make sure that you got good seats because you're not gonna want to miss the show. I can promise you. I've been behind the scenes with it for years. We've been trying to get this going, you know, and going right, and that's what, you know, took so long to actually get the whole first show going on, was because, you know, he wants to go full-fledged, you know, so he wants everything running perfect. So we made sure that we got all our ducks lined up, you know, everything. So this is going to be a real successful show, I can promise you.
All right, LG.
Thank you, brother. First of all, shout out, Speak That Shit, Zoe, Annie Loke, love you guys. Tommy Burnz, congratulations on the belt again. I can't wait to see you at NCW, January 25th. That's a Saturday. Okay. I can't wait to try this Circle S barbecue. I've been hearing about it, you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So, shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to Greenhawk Studios. Greenhawk Studios on Facebook. These are my friends from Houston to Tampa, even over in Georgia and all that. And you're more than welcome to join. We just get on there and be real and talk shit, man. But as far as this wrestling show goes, please be there. We got something really incredible going on. I can't talk about it, but believe me, there's all kinds of twists and turns for this show. Tommy knows what I'm talking about.
That's for sure.
All right.
I will spill a little bit of beans. And I have heard that there is an artist that's trying to get on and perform at that show as well for the intermission. And I'm not gonna let that happen. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Annie Loke, what you got going on?
I'm Annie Loke, aka AnnieLoke.com. That's what they call me. Hashtag Passion Baby. Hashtag Queen of Ohio. I have some new movies that we're working on right now. One of them is called Pretentious. Be able to look out for it. Make sure you check out our movies that we do have on Tubi. One of them is called Church Sessions. That's King's Castle Entertainment. And the other one is called Debit Card Life Matters. All this show, we've been talking about the music and mayhem. Make sure you use the promo code SHYT. And the first person going to get a free ticket. So if you're listening to this and you end up with that free ticket. Oh, the first 10 people. Damn. So if you end up with the free ticket, come say hi. You know what I mean? Let one of us know who you is. You know, yeah, you can get that free ticket, use the promo code. But that's pretty much all I got going on. I enjoyed the show tonight.
All right. Get your free ticket. Go to eventbrite.com. 10 people get free ticket. Go to eventbrite.com. You search Music and Mayhem. Use promo code SHYT. Promo code SHYT. Eventbrite. I'm Zobo69. Hey, I got some tickets too. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, the 25th, I know I got some wrestling fans out there. Just reach out to me. Boom, I got you. Or go to Eventbrite. Like she said, we got a lot of movies going on. Go to Tubi. We got some movies on Tubi. We got a couple of documentaries that we're getting ready to put on Tubi also. And we also got a movie that we shot in Toledo, Ohio called That's Not Daddy. And so we're working on that. That's gonna probably be on Tubi probably February. Then we got Ride Out, we got Pretentious, we got Church Sessions 2, we got Justice. So we got some movies, we got some work coming in, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got some documentaries coming up too. And hey, we're gonna do the thing. Come to the show, because like you said, gonna be some special guests out there, you know. And hey, I might put on my tights and stuff like that with the little drawers on there and jump in the rain too. You never know. I just got to shave my leg because I'm looking like goddamn what's that damn that
Jabba the Hutt. You want me to wax you?
No, oh no, never mind. I shouldn't even say that anyway. Oh, that gay shit. But anyway, hey, catch us next time. We like y'all. We thank y'all for coming. Catch us next time. Hey, catch us on Saturday. With 10 minutes with the chosen one. And hey, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Peace. Yo, Zobo 69. Check it out.
I ain't know women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls.
The mama man goes like a Bruce in the church of lady. Pussy so good, he on his own pussy.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. Fuck it, she knew the AC was gonna be on when she got in this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your ball. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.